SCC, your path to possible.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road. Bagels & Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your liberty and freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to defending the liberty and pursuing justice for those accused. Going to court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we carry that burden for you. When legal troubles are keeping you up at night, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
The Mill Coffee and Tea. Formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street. What do you think of when you hear the chocolate season? Artisan chocolates? Of course, they have the best chocolates this side of the Atlantic. Friendly neighborhood coffee shop? Yup, they're that too. A nationally recognized top-tier brunch spot. Waffle weekends, baby. And the place to grab a gift for literally any occasion? Everybody loves chocolate. See for yourself at the Chocolate Season, 40th and Old Cheney, or order ahead online at thechocolateseason.com.
If you want all the latest technologies from those big banks, but you also want that hometown feel when you walk in the front doors, choose Midwest Bank. They have top-notch technology. They make banking so easy, and they also have the friendliest staff who will take their time to get to know you and treat you like family. You get the best of both worlds when you choose Midwest Bank. I live on the go, and now I can bank on the go. With Midwest Bank, I have everything I need at my fingertips. I'm volleyball player Allie Batenhorst, and at Midwest Bank, you'll love banking here.
Hello, everybody. It's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I hear that new Honda manufacturing continues to go up, and you have new Hondas in stock now.
That's correct, Charlie. We have more than 40 new Hondas in stock right now. It's great that a customer can come in and buy a new Honda and drive it home that day. New Honda inventory keeps getting better each month.
Okay, then. How about used cars, Andy?
We have more than 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from right now, and a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in daily. We have just about every maker model you can imagine in any price range.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we'd like to say thank you for a record-setting 2023. So let's start off 2024 with the bang. They've got huge trade-in bonuses and finance bonusing happening right now on our new inventory at Koppel. Get up to $8,500 off select new models at Koppel. So if you're shopping for a new GM product, go to our website at koppelcars.com. You won't believe the discounts. Make that short money-saving drive down 144th Street. You'll be glad you did. Must have trade and finance with roof credit. Stock number G207684.
Golfing in 72 degrees and perfect conditions in Nebraska doesn't seem possible in the winter, but it is. Double Eagle Golf is your escape from the bone-chilling cold outside and a reason to keep your clubs out year-round. Book a bay with some friends for a weekend or come by for golf and happy hour on a weekday. Spring leagues begin in February. Get signed up today. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex at West O Street. Online at doubleeagle.golf. You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America, welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. I am Harrison Arns, running the ones and twos here at the 1040 Ticket Studios. And again, if you guys ever want to join the show, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685. Streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Allo Channel 961. Great way to put a face to the voice. I got the host, as always, Chancellor Brewington to my left, and a guest as well. Chancellor Brewington, I'll go ahead and let you bring him in.
Yeah, man. Tonight's guest is my dog, Javen Wright, man. Also known as Buddha. We had a radio show. Was that 2 years ago
at the old place? So definitely 2 years back, at least
2 years ago. What's the word? But yeah, Javen Wright, number 33 for Nebraska Cornhuskers.
What's up, everyone? Glad to be on the show.
Yeah, man. So I guess we'll get right into it, man. So I like to approach these like nobody knows you.
Okay.
Right. So first, start off with where you from.
I'm from Chandler, Arizona.
Okay. Chandler, Arizona. There's a lot of rich history with the family from Arizona. Right. Can we touch on that? Like, let's talk about the five.
The five. Okay.
Let's explain what the five is first.
The five are my uncles, including my dad, which is from order: Tommy, Terry, Tori. I don't include Tammy, but I do include Tammy. So Tammy, Tommy, Terry, Tori, and Toby. And those we call are the five.
Right. So out of the five, how many people have, obviously been on this journey of football?
All four.
All four brothers, right?
All four brothers are notorious for football.
So Tommy played at NAU, right?
NAU, yes.
Tori played at
Terry.
Terry played at
the Colts
and
Temple.
And then
TC
played at.
He played at San Diego State with Marshall Faulk, and played for a couple other NFL teams. Went to the training camps and stuff like that. And then,
obviously, the main one,
Toby, played here in Nebraska, and then Rams and Redskins.
Man, that's a family right there.
Yeah, they are pretty well known in Arizona.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously growing up with that, like what type of quick lessons did you learn? You know what I'm saying? Like real early, real young. What did you learn early?
I was put to work early, so hard work for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing ladders as soon as I could walk, running around ottomans and stuff. Like hard work and probably dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Just being dedicated, keeping one thing the main thing, and that's football. And I was always born to play football.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously coming from the family and with your dad Toby being so well known and just honored by so many. He's a pillar in the community back home. Has changed multiple lives, changed my life, obviously changed your life, done some amazing things here at Nebraska with the Rams all across. I mean, shoot, you could really say that he's impacted people across the nation, man, for real. What was it like having him as a dad growing up?
I think being around him too, like for so long, it kind of nullified all the achievements that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think of him as dad,
mm-hmm.
but to many, he's really like a pillar for them. So like he'd be saying these crazy speeches and I'd just be like, yeah, I mean, top five. That's pretty good. Top five. I mean, it's cool. It's not better than the rest, but that's pretty cool. And everybody would be like, yeah, that was the best thing that's ever told to me. And I'm like, dang.
Oh my goodness. I remember there's been multiple times, multiple occasions where we're just getting this speech, and then all of a sudden we just look. I was just like afterwards, I'm like, bro, that might just change my life right there, bro. It's like, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
No, like, bro, like I don't think people understand. But yeah, okay. So we're in Arizona. You're growing up, right? Go to Hamilton High School,
Right.
You come in as a what? What do you play? What position do you play?
I came in from bachelor. I transferred from a different school freshman year, and I was playing running back there and outside linebacker. I came in to Hamilton thinking I was going to play corner and receiver, and that's what I tried out for. And yeah, that's what I was working on at first.
Okay, so Hamilton career. I'm trying to speed past this. So
Right.
Hamilton career, you got your top 5. They all want you to play what? Your top 5 schools.
Oh, okay.
Going into college. What are your top 5 schools? Or top? You had a top 4. I
I
think.
had 4. It was Oregon, Washington, UCLA, and Nebraska.
Okay, and they all wanted you to play
Corner.
Yeah. So he was what, 6'3", what, one?
Like 6'2.5", like 190 around.
Okay, so 6'2", 190. So you get in freshman year,
All right.
transition into college. First, actually, I want to pause. I want to pause this whole thing. I want you to reflect where you are right now.
Okay.
Where you are right now. And I want you to look at yourself freshman year. I want you to give like 3 areas of growth.
Okay.
From freshman year to now.
Like any growth.
Any growth.
I definitely matured. I think that was my number 1.
Right.
I definitely matured a lot in those years. Age and a bunch of other stuff that happened. So I'm gonna look at myself like, dang, like I really carry myself a little more bold.
Mm-hmm.
2, obviously physically, I grew 3 inches,
Yeah.
gained a lot. And then I would say spiritually, I grew a lot, like a lot. I kind of looked at that side and thought I like had it handled, but obviously you can always grow in that area. So I would look at myself and like, yeah, I mean, kind of, I look up to like that's the guy I want to look up to.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
So I'm my little self's idol.
The one who you were aspiring to be. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's touch at that last point. Spiritually, what during this journey tested you the most? As vulnerable as you want to be.
It tested my heart.
Mm.
My heart for a lot of stuff. So like obviously this past years haven't been, I wouldn't say too kind, but not the best.
Right.
I've been through some challenges here and there. And it made me look at life in a different perspective. But it also, like, even though it made me look in a different perspective, it showed me that I need to keep some just perspectives super strong. So like this football thing, that like relationships and other stuff, like I can't look at those differently. I have to keep like
there's a foundation. There's
there's
some pillars.
Yeah, there's a foundation for a certain perspective, and there's other perspectives that can be looked at in a different way.
But I feel like, of course, correct me if I'm wrong, there's fine tunes that you can make to them.
Right.
But like the main thing is the main thing.
Exactly.
And that's not getting
shaking.
That's not shaking. And that's not out of ignorance. That's just
that's
just out of life experience. Like, this is what I need.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. And then through like the growth spiritually, it just certain things kind of like confirmed it. So
what was one of those things?
I mean, I got to put my head in the Bible. I just did a bunch of other stuff, and it showed me that whatever I desire or wherever that was made for me is made for me. So
right.
I'm gonna keep that the main thing. And I feel like football right now is my path.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna keep that the main thing.
100%. So we get to 20. You come in 2019,
Right.
shoulder surgery.
Right.
Come back from that 2020, MCL.
Yeah, MCL patella.
MCL patella. Come back from that. Now we're 2021.
Yeah.
What happens?
I got a blood clot down my whole leg. So that took me out, like the whole process took me out like a year and a half. And yeah, it was long. I had surgery midway through that process. I waited a long time with blood thinners and stuff. They didn't know where it was coming from. They flew me to Arizona. They flew me to North Carolina. Flew me all across the nation, stuff like that, to figure out what was going on. And by the end of it, I ended up in North Carolina with this doctor who worked with NASA and stuff like that. And we figured out a plan to play, and I got past all of it.
Were you ever worried you weren't ever going to play again? Just 'cause I know blood clots, you see it even with pro players. It's scary.
Yeah.
You don't always know how it's going to turn out.
Right. They told me that several times, and that is one of the challenges, like spiritually, I was talking about, where like one of my perspectives, I cannot change. Like football was made for me. I'm not gonna. That's not gonna change you. Whatever you say is not true. That's basically what I was telling the doctors, and I told them that to their faces. I think they got scared, but that's what it was.
Right. So I think, and that would take a whole month and a half to unpack all that happened during that time.
Right.
Like there was a bunch of obviously up and downs. There was a bunch of intricate things that obviously, so there's some things that only you know about,
Right.
of course. But can we touch on the 2021 season, and then you come back and you think it's over? The second round.
Oh, yeah, the second round of it.
Touch on that just a little bit, because I don't think not a lot of people know about that. They know, Buddha had blood clots, but they don't know about that second hit.
Yeah, the second hit. So, it was 2021 season. Chance just got in, right? And it was going into fall camp, so I got cleared for fall camp really like quickly, and so I didn't really question it and did nothing about it. So got on my pads, started practicing and stuff like that. So week 4 happened, and we were going against Oklahoma that week. And I felt something in my leg again, and I was like, dang, this may well be what I think it is. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm just going to keep practicing. I keep practicing, go through a week. Kept getting worse and worse by the day. And then right before we got on the plane, we do like this little like workout in the weight room. And we're doing like these jumping things where like you use the kettlebell, whatever, or not kettlebell.
Trap bar.
Yeah, trap bar, and you hold it, you go down, slow load, jump up onto a box. And I couldn't jump. Like I couldn't even jump with the weight. And I was like, yeah, I think it's about time where I finally turned myself in. And yeah. And then I remember I told Chance, right?
Yeah, we're sitting in the team meeting room.
Yes.
Coach Frost is talking. We're sitting in the team meeting room, and he goes, "Bro, I think I blood clot in my calf." I'm like, "Should I get on the plane?" And I'm like, "Bro, no. You need to go talk to whoever. You about to get all it figured out." But like when that news broke, because if I'm not mistaken, it already happened earlier, right?
Yeah, it happened on Monday, and then I turned myself in on Friday.
No. But the blood clot, that was something that was during the spring, right?
Yes, it was during the spring.
And then you thought it was all over, and then it came back. So what was that internalization like, bro? Like, I'm going through this mental roller coaster again. Like, I'm prepared for it again, or was it like, dang, like I kind of
had to psych myself out. I gave myself a day to like, I wouldn't say mourn,
but grieve.
Yeah,
grieve.
Yeah. And then the next day I was like, okay, like I've already been down this road. I can probably do this again. and I bet there's a better way to do it. I didn't take the surgery route. I took the conventional route where like I waited 6 months with the blood thinners the first time, so I knew like there was a faster way to do it, but it was a more dangerous way. So I just knew what I needed to do, and I needed to take that surgery.
Man,
how fast was that? Like loss of strength. Like, can you pick it up right away? You said Monday is when you kind of first noticed it, and you got to Friday, and you couldn't even jump.
I couldn't jump. I couldn't run. I couldn't do anything. To be honest.
So then 6 months of thinners, and then how? Or
it was so the second time I got surgery, and then 6 months. So yeah, it was crazy.
How long did it take to get strength back in it? Where you're feeling?
It took me a while to get back. Like, so when I got back, it took me like that whole 2022 season, right? When we beat Iowa.
Yeah.
That took me like probably the whole year. It took me a while to get my feet under myself because I haven't played for like a year and a half. No, 2, no, 3, because of all the injuries. So like I haven't played in the game. I just practiced, and I haven't hit anyone in a year and a half. So
yeah, because there's nothing like a game hit.
Yeah, no,
there's nothing like.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no. So it took me forever to get my feet back under, but I finally got it, and yeah,
Man.
worked through the growing pains, and yeah, I got back to where I wanted to be.
That is a good question. I don't think a lot of people realize the second stint. I think most people remember the first time. It's like, oh man, I hope he's okay. And then everyone thought. I didn't realize there was that second time through again.
Yeah, there was a second one, and that was probably the longest one. People really don't know about that one.
What was going through your head, Chancellor?
I remember coming.
Wait, go ahead.
I remember. I think I got the news. So when I turned myself in, they all flew, or whatever, and I think you went home, right? We could pack to get your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I came home a little later because like I had to get checked out. My leg was all puffed up and stuff like that. I should have caught it earlier, but anyway, I remember walking upstairs. I had tears rolling. I just took that chance. I just went into my room, and it was so. I wish it was a movie scene.
Nah, bro, there
should have been a movie scene.
Yeah, that was crazy because like I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna say I was. Obviously I don't know what he was going through, but I was there for him during the first stint. So I'm like, bro, like we gonna get back, and then like it happened again, and now like I'm like, damn. Obviously when the spring, like it was different. It just hit a little. It was a little softer during the spring because there was like, okay, we gonna be able to play this season, right? Like, oh, there's a plan to come back fall camp. Okay, boom. And then now, like, the reality is like, damn, he's gonna be out for the whole season. Like, damn, it was my first year here. Like, whatever. Like, we was talking about all this stuff, and then I'm like, I don't even want to go to Oklahoma. Like, I like for real, I just want to be there with my dog because he just probably got one of the worst news of his life for real. So that was tough in itself. But like, it was like I mean, man. Yeah, just thinking that was definitely an emotional time for you, obviously, but just being your dog, that was a time in itself, bro. Yeah,
that's a shock. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people knew that, especially that second stint there. But we do got to go ahead and throw it to break here. We got the former Husker and Chancellor Brewington and the current Husker and Javen right at 1 point teammates. Plenty to talk about here ahead. And again, you guys can always join in 402-464-5685. We'll throw it to break and talk to you guys in a little bit.
Are you searching for a helping hand in life? Look no further. Integrated Behavioral Health Services is your answer. They're your compassionate, trusted partners committed to guiding you from challenges to triumphs. Their licensed professionals offer personalized therapy for individuals, couples, and families. At IBHS, the focus is you. Experience a life-changing transformation in an environment tailored to your unique needs. Visit ibhealthservices.com today and take that first step towards a brighter future. Discover the power of healing with Integrated Behavioral Health Services. You're not alone. Let them walk this journey with you.
Are you in the market for a new garage door or need to repair your old one? It's wintertime, and that means snow, wind, and freezing temperatures, all things that can cause sticky locks and damage to your garage door. If you're experiencing any issues with your commercial or residential garage door during the winter months, call Cameron Hall and his team at Doors Plus. Don't be trapped outside in the cold because of a poorly maintained garage door. Call Doors Plus today at 402-590-5800 or visit them online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Have you been accused of a crime? Is your liberty and freedom at stake? At Liberty Law Group, we are committed to defending the liberty and pursuing justice for those accused. Going to court is stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. At Liberty Law Group, we carry that burden for you. When legal troubles are keeping you up at night, trust Liberty Law Group to fight your battles. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Gentlemen, Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Don't be that guy running to the store for flowers and a card on your way home. Hey, Rick Heyman here from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. We have great Valentine's gifts in store now, and if you spend $99, we'll throw in a free bouquet of a dozen roses. Give her what she really wants this year, and let us do the rest. Sartor Heyman Jewelers, your hometown jeweler since 1905 in Lincoln and Grand Island, online at sartorheyman.com.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sip like when they're off the air? Well, the answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go. Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Hilriola, the doctor, the Polynesian Bowl. He had a lot of throws. He made a couple nice throws. He threw outs. He threw a deep dig. He threw a slant that went to the house. There were so many different passes that we saw him, and he's got a little quick twitch. Is he fast? No. Quick twitch? Yes. It was good to see him moving around. Listen, he connected with, guess who?
Carter Nelson.
Thank you. We got a chance to see Carter twice. It was good for me to watch that because I think that's a precursor of wisdom.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better, pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
Husker fans, this is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. This is What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. The host is always to my left. Shout out to Javen Wright for stopping in. And in case you missed any of it, you can always go back on YouTube. And it's kind of a cool story. I learned a new thing about Javen Wright, especially dealing with blood clot. I don't think a lot of people realize that he had to go through that not once, but twice. And if you know anything about blood clots, it's a pretty awful thing to try to come back through. It's possible, but it just takes a ton of time and a lot of rehab to get everything working again. But nonetheless, we got plenty left ahead here. 402-464-5685. And over the break, we were kind of talking about the dunk contest. I'm curious. I was looking this up. I forgot, and I even kind of laughed. Who won the last dunk contest?
I couldn't even tell you. Oh my goodness! It was all the young Thundercats.
It was a player who was simply on a 10-day contract. Didn't play any NBA at all, but he showed up for this event.
What?
And won it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. High school phenom.
Oh, Mac McClung?
Mac McClung.
Did he really?
Yeah, Mac McClung, 2023.
Yeah, you can't be. I mean, he's a dog.
Yeah, he's got the dunk package.
Yeah, he's a dog. Him at Georgetown was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going through these because, again, with the dunk contest, we're talking about the All-Star games coming up. Did you even watch the flag football pro game?
No, I saw CJ Stroud make that ridiculous throw to Jamar Chase, and that was the only highlight I seen.
Yeah, I didn't. I'll be honest. Like, I know I'm a sports guy. I didn't watch it. I watched the highlights, but it's just not entertaining at all for me. And the same thing, like NHL's kind of got to figure it out. The skills competition, NBA All-Star, it's been lacking. What to you has been disappointing about the All-Star game?
Well,
for the NBA in particular.
Okay, yeah. Because I would say I'll touch on the NFL, like being a player and knowing like the physical, like you're playing against the best guys.
Yeah.
If you was to play, if everyone, let's see everyone. I want to see them hit like the 90s and whatever. Well, these athletes are a lot stronger and a lot faster and a lot more explosive
and a lot more money on the line.
A lot more money on the line. So if they was to go at each other, it's gonna be. And I know when the guys turned on, they can't turn off.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. So that's why you put them in. You take the pads off. You put them in. The little flags, and you just let them have fun. Because at the end of the day, nobody trying to lose money. Everyone trying to make sure that if it's contract year, they're trying to get their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just logistically, it makes sense. But for the NBA, All-Star thing, I think if they fix the dunk contest, I don't know how you fix it, though. I really don't know how you fix it.
Start with getting rid of celebrity judges, or get celebrity judges that are good and are aware and don't give 10s right away.
Okay. Or then trade in for NBA legends.
Yeah, that'd be even better.
Okay.
So,
all NBA legends. Get Shaq out of there. Get Shaq out. Get Charles Barkley out of there.
You wanted those guys out? Get
those guys out. But put the people in the All-Star game. Put them in the.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
Put the OGs. Put LeBron. Put KD. Put Steph. Put my goodness, Paul George.
Yeah.
And put.
You can get Giannis out there.
Put Dame in there. Put Dame. Those 5. They're the judges.
They should honestly just get the point guards, because if you get LeBron as the judge, people are going to be calling for him to do it. Get the small guys.
Man,
LeBron's never going to do it.
LeBron's never going to do it because that's not Bron's game.
At one point, it felt like it was.
Yeah,
not anymore.
I mean, yeah, he could sniff the rim, but I mean, as far as like all that trickery, I don't think
that's true. He's more power dunker.
Yeah,
just elevate from way out from the free throw line.
Yeah, his in-game dunks are ridiculous. But I mean, talk about the floors of the LED.
Oh yeah. So if you can probably find this on YouTube or social media. I think it's gonna be awesome. So it's basically an all LED floor. So I'd imagine obviously the lights aren't on top. They got some clear over the top, and then everything underneath is just LEDs. So basically, they can just make the court whatever they want it to be, and it's going to be sweet. They'll be able to have a light show to be like kind of just more entertainment. It'll add more entertainment to the game, which I think it'll work. I actually think that'll be a lot more fun to watch because as far as the All-Star game, it's kind of the same thing as football. Like it's really hard to get those guys to play hard. Like if you could just have East versus West and like it's all out, this means a lot on who's the better conference. Then you wouldn't need to do all the fancy LED court. You could just have a really good game that people want to watch, but that only happened one time, and unfortunately, that was after Kobe passed. And it was a great All-Star game, and I was really appreciative that the NBA players caring that much. But that's the only time I've ever seen him care in like years recent.
Yeah, it's a tough situation. But what I will say is, you're keeping it alive by your stars are there.
Yes,
the stars keep everything alive, and especially in the NBA, you can see someone's face. The NBA has the most personality out of players.
Oh yeah, by far.
And that being that there's only 5. There's only 5 on the court for one team. You can really lock in on that's my favorite player. Like Luka is my favorite player. Like the whole. If you're a Mavs fan, you know the whole Mavs starting 5. If you're a Cowboys fan, you don't know all 22 guys that play offense and defense. You just don't.
Yeah.
Unless you're a diehard, right? So I think with the NBA All-Star game, that it gives you that intimate factor, like, oh, okay, like, look, I can finally see my favorite guy, my favorite team go to work. And that's the thing with the NBA game. They don't go hard, but let the game be 160 to 158 with 2 minutes left. They're going to play it like the finals. We've seen that.
We've
seen that. We've seen that. And we've seen LeBron kind of be the advocate for playing a little bit harder, because there was 1 year, I think it was 2020. No. It was 2019 where it was a mess. Like nobody was trying. Guys were just throwing up shots. And then LeBron came in the next year and announced like, hey, we're gonna give them a good game. We're gonna give the fans what they want to see, because they implemented the charity foundation.
Yep.
With whatever charity, like each side had whatever foundation, whoever wins, the money goes to their foundation. So I think that was the coolest thing, that you make it not only about yourself or the points. Now it's about
charity.
Yeah, it's
you're
about
giving it away as well.
Yeah.
And like you said, like the players looked like they cared, because I think they got to pick the charities too, right? Like it was the Players Association that got to pick them. So yeah, like stuff like that. I think that's ways to get them to care. And I am looking forward to this one, because also they're going to have that 3-point contest, and they're going to allow. I forgot her name, and I shouldn't have. They're going to have Sabrina. Remember the WNBA player? You got that crazy 37 points on the 3-point contest. She only missed 2. Only 2. Shattered Steph Curry's record.
She going to shoot with a men's ball?
Yeah, she's going to shoot with the men's ball. She's going to shoot from the men's 3-point line. She's going to go against Steph.
Her and Steph are going 1-on-1?
I'm going to look that up again. But that is going to be part of the All-Star festivities. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh,
Curry,
I'm tuning in.
I saw Steph Curry agreed to do it, so I would imagine, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Let me double check here, but I'm pretty sure I saw Steph Curry agreed to do it, and I think she's down with using the men, like, because she's a baller.
Right.
If you doing the 3-point contest, you only missed 2 shots.
You're nuts.
Yeah, I don't care. If you had 0.5, 1 more ounce to the ball, half an ounce, like, you're still going to be stroking it. Like, I'm not worried about her.
I don't care if you're shooting tennis balls in there. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Like that's just impressive in itself.
So just an incredibly sharp shooter, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be going down. So that's something to look forward to, because anytime you kind of get like men's versus girls, whatever you think about it politically, it adds interest.
No, it does 100%. Now I like the 3-point. I do. I kind of like the skills. I like the Rising Stars game.
Really?
Because they go hard. They go hard. That's when we saw the infamous, one of my favorite moments from that was Kyrie Irving when we first saw him.
Yep.
But when we saw, okay, you're gonna have to help me out. He took, okay, I don't know if I can say that on air, but he was with the Heat.
Okay.
He was on that plane and he was freaking out, and they had to stop the plane. He was with the Cavs. He put the Cavs, and he was with the Lakers. He's from Philly. He's a guard.
What year? Trying to think of the year would help.
Cavs probably 2016, 15.
Okay.
Dion
from the Cavs.
Dion Waiters.
Okay.
Dion
Nice.
Waiters.
Good grab.
Dion Waiters, and it was him and Brandon Knight, I think.
Oh yeah.
They were
Brandon
going.
Knight
Remember, they were going back and forth, and Dion Waiters cooked them for like 4 minutes. Like it was like it was the craziest thing I've ever seen, like on live television. Like they went at each other in the Rising Stars game, and I think Dion Waiters hit 4 threes back to back on him. It was ridiculous. But Dion Waiters was on that Lakers team in 2020. He was on the team, but he didn't really play at all. But he got that ring.
Yep. I'm looking at this right now. So this is when they had Team Shaq, Team Chuck back in the day when they got to pick their teams. Dion Waiters from Cleveland, 11 shots, 12 attempts, 11 makes, and hit from the 3-point line. Yeah, he shot 97% overall. Just went off. And then let me see. Let me find Brandon Knight here.
Was it
Maybe it was Bradley Beal, I think is who you're thinking of, who had a crazy
on the other
game.
team?
Oh, my Lord.
Who was it?
Kenneth Faried. 40 points.
Oh my God.
For Denver. When he was on Denver, he took 18 or 22 shots, made 18 of them, 40 points.
Man, I gotta figure out.
Yeah. That's the Nikola Vucevic, Isaiah Thomas, Ricky Rubio, Anthony Davis. But the guy who by far and away had the best game for Team Chuck, it could have been Tristan Thompson. That's probably who you're thinking of. Because he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he had 20 points. And he did go 10 shots, 9 makes. Didn't take any threes, but
they were going at each other. I forget who it was. Oh my gosh! But
and those numbers, like when I say 9 for 10 and I say 18 for 22, that's not because no one is playing defense. Because like you said, in those Rising Stars games, it's not the All-Star game. Those guys aren't just getting wide open layups, and that's why they shot the ball so well.
Yeah. No, them boys is playing hard because they know on the sidelines you got LeBron, you got Carmelo, you got D Wade, you got Shaq, you got all of these legends. Everyone goes to All-Star Weekend, and we ain't even going to talk about all the women that be there too.
Oh yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like everyone want to be at All-Star Weekend. Where's it at this year?
Is it in Vegas again, or is it?
Oh, if it's in Vegas, boy.
I think it's a big year for Vegas. I might just have Vegas stuck in my head.
Boy, if it's in Vegas.
Because
keep your head on the swivel.
Let's see. It is going to be not the best All-Star.
Where?
Indianapolis.
I mean,
that's all right. I've never been actually in Indianapolis.
So. I've never been, so I can't even speak on it for real.
But this one's going to take place in Indianapolis. Should be good. When it comes to all the contests, the skills competition, I don't know how to make that more exciting.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be like, I feel like
we could think of
what they need to do is make a dunk contest and call it the skills dunk contest, and you get your point, and then you get your dunk man, and it's lobs, and you figure out a way to get the sickest lobs out there. Whether it's because I mean, those are always the coolest plays. Was that one year it was Blake Griffin through the legs up in the air for DeAndre Jordan, who's right behind him.
Yeah,
that I think that could be fun. My only fear is like you might run out of ideas. I don't know how many crazy lobs you could do.
Okay, I got two options. My first one, not very good. How about a game of horse?
I don't understand why that one's never really taken place.
That'd be pretty cool.
It could be like a super short thing too. You don't have to drag it out.
Right. Okay. Let's say you don't like that. Let's just play some one-on-one.
Like where the players get to call one-on-one?
One-on-one.
And they can put wagers on the line for a charity or whatever. Maybe.
Let's do just like you picked the Pro Bowl for Twitter. Everyone likes and retweets for Steph against whatever, and we have a one-on-one king.
What would be awesome? You could even have it like donate to this charity, and the leading, like every player picks their charity.
Yeah.
And then you don't, whatever charity gets the most funding.
If you get a win, you get $10,000 to a charity.
Yep. And you set up the 1v1s that way.
And then the grand prize 1, 2, and 3, or one gets additional $100K to a charity, and then number 2 gets 50 or $30K to a charity, or additional to $50,000, right?
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
That'd be super cool. And whatever, because there's not that many all-stars, and then whatever ones are left, the NBA just matches, because there wouldn't be a ton of money if those ones don't get picked. The NBA just matches that money.
Yeah,
like that'd be a fun way to do it. Man, I don't know why the one-on-one thing has never happened. That to me seems to be by far and away the most obvious.
Did we just start some?
Adam Silver, if he's listening.
We might have to add NBA. At NBA, y'all got to listen up. We might be just talking, but I think we just made up ideas.
I think that's a couple good ones. You got the skill dunk contest, and if that doesn't work, get the one-on-one, and then horse has been brought up a bunch of times too. What would be the best one-on-one matchup though? If this was actually happening, what do you want to see?
I want to see Joker and Embiid.
Joker versus Embiid.
I want to see them both at the block. throwing it in.
That'd be fun.
Go at it.
Yeah, the only problem would be is like you would have to watch out if you're doing bracket style, like maybe forward centers and then guards.
Right.
Because no one wants to watch Jokic versus Damian Lillard.
Right.
Because if Damian Lillard's cooking, it's going to be over before you know it. And if he's not hitting, Jokic is just going to bury him on the block.
But honestly, I would honestly put all forwards all out of it. I'll do all guards.
All guards?
Yeah.
That'd
That's tough though. That's even tough in
You could just
itself.
do like an on the block. You know how like there's ISO on the block?
You got on the block and then you got top of the key.
Yeah. Because that's not a full game. You don't have to worry about getting injured there. You're just doing one-on-one. Like it can still happen, but it's way less likely.
Yeah.
Normally you get hurt because it's like an odd bounce with someone you didn't see, an ankle. One-on-one. I think we fixed the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
I think you have one-on-one there. We do got to throw at the break. And if any of you got suggestions, events you could possibly add to the NBA All-Star game, those are a couple of them there. One-on-one, I think would be a good one. Maybe some variation of a skills and dunk contest combined, and just fix the judges for the dunk contest. With that being said, though, we'll go ahead, throw it to our final break here. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington? The host is always to my left. We'll talk to you guys on the other side.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn to ride a motorcycle, how to start a small business, how to dance, or take a course to advance in your current career path. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round. And their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with 4 Lincoln locations, but now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Fairway Meat Market has everything you need for meat and cold drinks for the big game this Sunday. Now through February 11th, enjoy fresh chicken wings for $2.99 per pound, USDA choice brisket for $4.99 per pound, all natural St. Louis pork ribs for $1.99 per pound, USDA whole prime beef tenderloin for $19.99 per pound, 10-pound tubes of 80% lean ground beef for $2.99 per pound, and 30 packs of Busch Light for just $17.99. Fairway Meat Market, just south of 84th and Van Dorn. Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. February's cream cheese flavor is white chocolate raspberry. Pair it with a very berry chai. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hello, everybody. It's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I hear that new Honda manufacturing continues to go up, and you have new Hondas in stock now.
That's correct, Charlie. We have more than 40 new Hondas in stock right now. It's great that a customer can come in and buy a new Honda and drive it home that day. New Honda inventory keeps getting better each month.
Okay, then. How about used cars, Andy?
We have more than 100 pre-owned vehicles to choose from right now, and a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in daily. We have just about every maker model you can imagine in any price range.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Husker fans, this is Matt Davison with the 1890 Initiative. You've probably heard about NIL, name, image, and likeness. And now you can have an immediate impact on the success of our programs. The 1890 Initiative is Nebraska's premier NIL company. And with your help, we can maximize our student athletes' opportunities with NIL and prepare them for life after college. Nebraska has always been a leader in college athletics. Let's do the same with NIL. To learn more, visit 1890nebraska.com, where 100% of your donation goes directly to Husker student athletes. That's 1890nebraska.com.
Go hog wild with barbecue.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at gohogwild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Hi, it's Joel Norman, the voice of your Lincoln Stars hockey team. Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. to hear the latest on the Stars with myself, head coach Rocky Russo, and special player guests.
We wait all pro football season for the big game. But will you come out on top? Warhorse Festival of Games is putting you at the center of the action with 2 chances to win big. Earn entries for our $100,000 prop card challenge daily at Warhorse Casino Lincoln. Enjoy slots, sports wagering, and horse racing. Then make your picks about the big game to be eligible to win. Qualifying entries will also be put in the running for your share of the $20,000 grand prize drawing. Increase your luck for the drawing by playing free online games on the Festival of Games website. Skip the trip to Vegas and get in on the big game right here at Lincoln's favorite place to play. And if that's not enough, our $1 million bracket challenge for college basketball is coming soon. Full details are online at warhorsecasino.com. Warhorse Casino Lincoln, just minutes from downtown at Highway 77 and West Denton Road. Why not today? Must be 21 or older to gamble. Gambling problem? Call 1-833-BET-OVER.
You never think cancer will happen to you. I smoked for over 40 years. My doctor recommended that I get annual lung cancer screening. They were able to catch my cancer at stage 1. It's never too late to quit. Even if you're still smoking, you need to ask your doctor about annual lung cancer screening. Just 30 minutes a year could save your life.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. I'm Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. Got the host, as always, Chancellor Brewington to my left. We do got some breaking news here that I do want to talk about. It's definitely going to change quite a few things. Dartmouth's men's basketball team, the players will now be considered employees.
Wait, what?
In the history of the sports, this is directly from the MLBPA communications. And they simply state, as I try to summarize it here, in the history of the sports later movement, change has always been initiated by the creators' efforts of players who just stand up. Okay, so they're just kind of saying what the messaging is, but classifying Dartmouth's men's basketball players as employees. So they are now employees. You can tell me what that means, because this can go in a bunch of different directions now. So basically, they're employees, so they're going to get fair pay, they're going to get compensation, they're going to essentially be like you would anywhere else, like a W-2, I imagine. But does that mean you can also get fired from your job? And what does that mean for scholarships? If you're an employee, you're not getting a scholarship, you work there.
Okay, this could be. It's going
to shake everything up. That's why it's breaking news.
This just changed. This was today.
This just had, shout out to Derek Pearson, the owner. He retweeted it, but this was literally just about find the immediate release 2 hours ago.
This might have just actually changed everything, because the NCAA doesn't recognize student athletes as employees, so they don't get the health benefits, they don't get the compensation, they don't get the things like 10 years down the road, guys end up with injuries and or for like the NFL, for example, like they get what's the
I know what you mean. It's like compensation for injury, pension,
right? But that might have just been that's groundbreaking right there.
It reminds me of what happened the first time NAL broke. California is like, screw you, we're just going to do it.
Yeah.
And Dartmouth is just like, screw you, we're just going to do it.
And it backs the NCAA into a corner.
They're already so far in that corner too.
And it says, and now it's a domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
One school is going to follow. Okay, Dartmouth started it. Okay, next school, and now the NCAA doesn't want to make the decision, but they have to.
Yeah.
But they have to. So I mean, what's going to happen now?
Over under on how many schools claim their athletes as employees by the end of next week.
I wonder how it benefits the school though.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's so much to unpack with this, because how is the school? Is this straight up like these are employees? Like, here's your W-2, here's your salary.
Right.
Okay, we're paying you monthly, hourly.
Right.
Because obviously if you're getting paid as an employee, like the teachers, you're not making a scholarship. What does that pay look like compared to all the other faculty? It's gonna be it's unique. It's just the NCAA has already lost so much credibility.
So does NIL go out the window?
For those guys, I think it doesn't really. I mean, it's like NIL is not even
Are they in health? They got health insurance. They got dentists.
Yeah, and imagine all that's going to be whatever that school's policies are. They're covered. They're employees of that school. So now it's like, I mean, it's just going to be like picking a job when you decide to go to school. If this is the way we continue to go, it'd be like, this. If I go to this school, I got my dentist. I got my.
Bro,
you're gonna have benefits.
We're gonna be talking about healthcare. Who's on my healthcare plan? I can put my sister on it. Can I put my sister on my healthcare plan?
We've been talking. Yeah.
No, like seriously.
Yeah. Oh,
seriously. No, this is insane. This is insane. Man, I got a dentist checkup. Yeah. I got my dentist card. I got my health. Like what? This is
let me start. Let me up my 401k deposits too. Let me start working on that while I'm at it. Like it's gonna be.
People, you got to do a W-2, like everything.
Now you're gonna. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. Taxes. What are taxes gonna look like for these guys?
And now, if it's tax, obviously with NIL you got to do tax as well. But that's a little different since you're viewed as an employee, and because it's not a W-9, it's a
W-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the NCAA, if this is a trend, I think the NCAA is on its way to dying. And I'm not even it feels like these power conferences like the Big Ten and the SEC, they have the money. I'm certainly sure that they would love to have the NIL rules and the employee rules all, because right now it's already such a crapshoot with what the NCAA is penalizing and what they're not. Like Florida and Tennessee had the exact same quarterback situation, but Tennessee's being made an example of.
Now, okay, let me ask you this. This is real quick. When we talk about pensions, how do you navigate that? Because now if let's say a Dartmouth player gets hurt and they have a whatever course or whatever, how is it different that they can't go 10 years later and file a lawsuit or whatever and saying, look, I was hurt all these years. It was due to because I was performing and I was under your
care watch,
whatever you want to call it. And just as the NFL, they have a team of lawyers who who get their money out of the NFL. Yes, for former players who have concussions, have all these things. MLB does it too.
Yeah, you have get your lawyer up. You get your prosecutors if there's wrongdoing.
It's just how the game works. Now, is this gonna go into college?
The pensions, I don't know. It's such a weird thing because it's like it's like a 4-year work program.
Yeah. This is
do a lot of reading. We're gonna wrap it up here because I'll be honest, like it's gonna take some research to figure out where this is all going. Because the only thing we have right now is essentially Dartmouth saying like it's happening, and that not a whole lot. They didn't really, at least what I've seen so far, they didn't really give a whole blueprint on how it's going to work. I think they're handling like Colorado handled Dion. It's like we'll get the rest of the money later. They'll figure out the rest of the rules later. But yeah, that's crazy. That's some breaking news there. Keep your eye out to how many more universities go ahead and claim their players as employees. It's happening for the Dartmouth's men's basketball team, not the whole athletic department. So maybe it's a pick and choose thing too. It's bizarre though. Definitely the sports world is changing as we know it. But don't go anywhere. We have plenty left ahead here on Ticket Weeknights. This has been What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. The host is always to my left. I'm Harrison Arns. We'll talk to you tomorrow.